Hey YouTube, it's been a while. I'm so excited to be starting this channel. It took me such a long time to get to this space to just come out here and just start talking, but it's something that is definitely needed. And if you're on this channel, it's because you're in real estate and you know you're doing everything that they're telling you to do, and you're still really not making the money that you think you're supposed to make because you got in this business and somebody told you that all you got to do is A, B, and C and you're going to make money in real estate. You don't spend so much money and the return on your investment is not coming back. So now you're here and now you got somebody like myself that don't gatekeep, because I'm pretty sure if you've been doing it, you know people gatekeep. It's a lot of people that don't want to tell you information because they think that if they tell you, it's somehow, some way is going to stop them, it's going to slow their business down, or they try to keep you kind of in control where you kind of need them. I done been there, done that, past that, and I ain't gonna say I done that because I never been a gatekeeper, never been a hater. But when I say been there, done that, I done seen people that has come through this business and have done that to other people, and it's just, in my opinion, it's just always been something that haters do. And one thing about people that don't hate, you don't have to do things like that. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Stacey Powell. I am a real estate broker. I've been doing real estate in South Florida for a little over 10 years. So I just decided to just really just get on here. So you see me, am I being regular, in my regular self? I don't look like how you may see my profile picture look. I don't look like how I look on social media. It's not to say that I'm catfishing or anything, but I just wanted to be in my most comfortable state talking to you. And this is what you need. You need somebody that's going to keep it real with you. You need somebody that's going to be honest with you, that's going to be straightforward. And that's what you can expect on this channel, especially if you're looking to grow your business, especially if you're looking to gain more skills, especially if you are looking to advance in real estate. You need some inside secrets. You need some inside trades. You need somebody that has been there, done that, and you can literally stand on their shoulder, stand on their head, and get to where you're going. You don't have to make the same mistakes I made. You don't have to take as long as I did. Because are joining me, my name is Stacey Powell. I am a real estate broker right here in South Florida. I've been doing real estate a little over 10 years. I have done everything from residential. I've done some commercial. I'm into development, property management. I have so much experience when it comes to real estate, and it's just things that I have seen. And one of the things that I'm going to talk about today is how you as a real estate agent can make money and without having to do like all these real estate transactions, because there's some things that I definitely would tell you outside of just the regular buying and selling of real estate. There are other ways and avenues that you can make money as a real estate agent without, that can supplement between the times that you're listing a house or buying a house. The best realtors are the ones that can give value. So I want it to be valuable for my clients. I wanted to make sure I'm able to give them as much value as possible. So outside of me just putting their house on the market for rent, I learned how to become a property manager. I ended up setting up that part of my business where I managed for almost, I want to say, I've been managing for almost 7 years now, and I still manage. I don't manage as much as I used to, but I still manage to this day. But when I first got started, I knew nothing, but eventually I picked it up. But I wanted to create value because some of these clients, especially investors, they'll buy these properties, but they don't want to manage it. So I learned the skill set so I can be a valuable asset to my investor, landlord, whatever you want to call it, because sometimes as realtors it's so easy to just be one and done. Like you'll just, okay, let me put the property up for lease, you rent it to a tenant, and you move on, and you never hear from that client again until it's time to rent the property again. However, I'm in the business of like pretty much just, I want to keep doing business with my client, and so many clients I have done multiple transactions across the board with them. It's because I'm always adding value to what I can do to provide, and it's only to make their job easier. Of course, I'm making more money, but I want to make the process easier for them. So One, property management, learning how to, it's just the idea of working with a client, a tenant, collecting the rent, overseeing the day-to-day operations, making sure that you're able to collect the monthly rent, get your fee, any repairs that's needed. So anything that can take the stress off the owner and you get paid for it. So that's something that realtors can do to supplement their income. I love property management. It has its perks, it has its ups and downs. But the number one thing I love about it is because it is a monthly it's monthly and it's residual. And if you do a great job, it can be something that you can pretty much, depend on for year to year to year. And that's something that I'm very proud of with property management. The second thing is, as a realtor, to make money, you can do evictions. Evictions is a part of the real estate services as well. So, okay, evictions, you don't need to be an attorney or a licensed real estate agent to do an eviction. However, because you already have the relationship that with the owner, meaning you probably the one brought them the tenant or you're the one that listed the property for rent, something that will add value to to the services you provide to that realtor is providing them with eviction services. So telling them that, hey, unfortunately things happen. Evictions is not something, it's not, of course, you're not going to put a client, you can't avoid, like, if a client cannot pay rent. That's just something you'll learn in this business. You don't take responsibility. That's why it's important to do your due diligence in the beginning to make sure that the client can afford the place, that you do the due diligence to make sure that they have the means to pay the rent. But unfortunately, things happen. So when things like that happen, you want to be able to provide that value to your owner and let them know, like, hey, in the event that this tenant cannot pay rent, I do offer eviction services, and eviction services is pretty much a step-by-step process where you work along with the courts and your local government to get the clients out of the property. So that's something else that you can do as a real estate agent to make money in between selling and buying in the traditional real estate activities that you would normally do. A third thing that can be done in order to make money in that process is tenant relationship things. So when I say tenant relationship, that's pretty much like for myself, like when I think about, I charge clients to do lease renewals. So any client that I represent and I'm their landlord, I'm representing the landlord. I could have just been a listing agent and, hey, put it on the market and find me a tenant. So to keep that client coming back every month, I offer tenant relationship services. So what does that look like, tenant relationship services? So once I lease the property for the year, maybe about, I want to say about 10, around the 9th or 10th month, I will send out a notification and let them know, hey, that your lease is getting ready to expire. We can, if you're looking to renew your tenant, this is the time to let them know, hey, if you're going to keep the rent at the same amount or you're going to go up. So I'm able to provide them value like that to tell them, hey, what's going on with the tenant. So that way, and a lot of times these landlords don't know, they're relying on you. So when you take that stress off of them, they truly, truly appreciate it. So I send out these emails or text messages like, hey, your lease is getting ready to expire. Let me know if you're going to keep the tenant. If so, we need to send out a lease renewal. If you want to go up on the rent, this is the time. If you want to do this, this is the time. So I charge to draft those letters, whether it's a 60-day notice to vacate, whether it is a lease renewal, whether it is just a lease or whatever it is, or rent change, whatever it is, I charge per letter to draft per tenant. And that's the services that I offer. That's a part of my tenant relationship. So that's something you can provide for your clients as well, is tenant relationship. And that kind of keep your landlord constantly coming back to you, and only you, because how many other realtors are providing that services. So outside of the lease renewals, the notices, like I said, notices, I provide notices as well. So sometimes landlords are having issues with their tenants. So maybe they need notice of non-compliance. So I can draft those. Maybe is, hey, I don't want to renew this tenant. I can draft those. Hey, I want to go up can you tell me what the market rent is? I'm able to provide value, to tell them what the going rate is for the rent. And my whole point is to provide as much value to my landlord as possible where they can maximize. And when landlords see that you're working alongside with them, they tend to make you their realtor for life. And that's just what it is. So, yes. Okay. And so another way that realtors can make money in between buying and selling real estate is referrals. Like in this business, you meet a lot of people, from contractors to roofers to plumbers to bathrooms to home repairs. You meet so many people, and I know for years, I'm pretty sure some of you are just like I was, thinking that you cannot receive any type of referral fees for referring those services. And that's not true. I don't know about other states, but in Florida, the way Florida works is you can receive a referral fee, and the industry standard is anywhere from a flat fee to a 5 to 10% or whatever the services are. You are able to get a referral as long as it does not relate to a real estate transaction. So that's the only way that you will be violating RESPA, if it directly affects a real estate transaction. So let's break that down. Say you're the listing agent or a buyer's agent, and you get a referral for referring a title company. You get a kickback for for referring an insurance agent, something that is necessary for the sale. Now that can be a violation of RESPA. And also, like, if there, say the roof needed to be repaired as part of the to successfully close the transaction, if you refer that roofer and you get a kickback or a referral fee, now that can be a violation of RESPA, and that's where you will go wrong. However, if there's no transaction involved and somebody call you, and one thing about it, if you've been doing this business long enough, people are going to call you for referrals. They already trust your judgment when it comes to helping them buy and sell real estate. So now they're going to also rely on you even more when it comes to repairing that house or whatever they want to do to their house. So they're going to take whatever referral you have. And most of the times when you refer someone, whoever is asking for the referral, because depending on the relationship they have with you, that person is already hired. So it's important that you refer people that model a great business, somebody that's licensed and insured and has the ability to get it done, because it is a reflection of you. But at that point, you can get referrals, and it's legal, and it has nothing to do with a transaction. This is merely you just referring business to other people. And not only will that roofing company, plumbing company, whatever company that is, will appreciate you referring business, but it also help supplement some income. So only thing I would tell you with that is just be transparent, be honest. Don't hide anything. Don't try to do anything sneaky. Don't try to sneak it in. Like, if you just straight up and honest, like, you can make legit money doing referrals. Like I said, it has to be outside. So yeah, those are some practical ways, but very, very effective ways that you can start making money right now, like day one. And that's what you need, guys. You have to learn how to maneuver in different seasons in your business. You have to understand how to, continue to collect checks when you're not selling, and helping clients sell and helping clients purchase. Like, it definitely makes you open your mind up. It definitely opens you up to new opportunities. So if you like this type of information, I would just ask that you will like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It is a very new channel. It is something that I'm building out, but this is what you can expect. Honestly, you can expect this type of information. You can expect these type of videos, and I'm not holding anything back. I think it's so important to have people that will, just tell you practical things, give you real advice, give you real information that you can literally stop watching this video and go implement it right now. So thank you for watching, and come back again.